Hello viewers, so this evening I'll be discussing how to install WordPress websites on your account easily. How to install WordPress website on your account easily. So without further ado, let's just get started right away. So this is my cPanel. cPanel, you get to see your email account, your backup, your file manager, everything about hosting. Your PHP, your database, your domain, your subdomain. I'll be explaining this bit by bit in other courses, like in other trainings. And we're just going to talk about how to install WordPress easily on your cPanel or your server. And so you have a lot going on here, but we're just interested in this only WordPress. And so what I'll be doing quickly is I'm going to be doing it on my test domain now. So if you have your account, you receive your account, congratulations. If you've not tried to receive one by buying a domain name and a hosting account. So I don't like the way this thing is looking right here because it's kind of old. So I started with this just to show you guys how your interface may look like if you are starting up. So I'm going to switch to glass here. I click on switch and I've switched already. And so you can see that I have a very nice looking interface now. So I'm just going to scroll down. I hope the network is friendly. Yeah, network is good. So I'll just come straight up to WordPress. Scroll down, come to WordPress. I'll click on WordPress. And it's loading. And so I'll click on install now. And so your dashboard is going to be like this. I don't want to install it on my own main site. So, but if it's yours and you want to install WordPress on your main domain name, you can go ahead. But there are some changes you need to make. So this is the latest version of WordPress. You leave it as it is as default. Then you clear this WP. Make sure you clear WP unless if you want your site to be loading as rateconcept.com/WP. And you don't want that. So you want your main website. Let's say your main website is somethingelse.com, but you want your WordPress to be installed on somethingelse.com. So you make sure that you clean this WP that is showing here. You clear it off. So, but for me now, I don't want to install it on my own main site because I have something running on my site already. So I'm going to be using tests on my own site. So your own will just be rateconcept.com. That's your own domain name.com. So you clear this. I'm going to be using this for now as a test run. So make sure you leave your own as default if you want it to run on a main site and clear the WP. So you give the site a name. Let's say I want the site to be tests. Depending on the name that you want to give your own site, you give it that name. And so I'll say I'll just put testing. You can give your own site description. You should have a very good clear description of your site and place it here. Just a short line, it's like about 2 words or 3 words. Then the site name that you have, make sure you make it the first letter capital letter and the rest small letter. So I'm just going to leave my own default. I will change it later. This is just for test. So you can give your admin username a very secure admin username. And so I'm going to leave it as pass. You can put your own password. You could even generate your own password for me by clicking on this key. You generate a random password. So I'm going to copy this password now because I just generated the random password. And so this will be your admin email address. Leave everything as default. Don't change anything. And so we're good to go. So you click on install. Once you've set your site name, your admin, you can change this admin name from here. You can use your own name anyhow you want to put it. Then I'll just click on install because I'm done setting up. Everything is quite good. I'm done setting up. So I just click on install. And so my WordPress site will be loading on my site. So once it gets to 100%, I'm done installing the WordPress site, and from there I can edit and do whatever I want to do later. So the site is installing. It's in 28% now, going to 31, 32, 33. So depending on your network will determine the speed. Still loading. I'm waiting for it to load. So I'm waiting for it to get to 100% and it's still loading. You can even see the note here. It says this may take up to 3 to 4 minutes. Please do not leave this page until the progress bar reaches 100. So take it as a warning. You could grab a cup of coffee doing this, or drag and get a wine, a beer, whatever that pleases you. But coffee, wine, coffee not even really much, but a wine will do, or juice. So now you see, congratulations, the software was installed successfully. And so you could click here, this administrative URL, to log into your site. But most times what I do easily is that I will just come to my new tab. So I'll input my URL, which is test.rateconcepts. So you should know your own website URL and input it like this, .com, and I'll just put slash and I'll put admin. And so I'll wait for it to load up. So as I put slash admin, it's loading up my WordPress site backend. Backend is the session or the platform where you get to customize your website without interfering with the front end, because the users get to see the front end, but you get to see the back end. And so it has taken me to my dashboard. So I need to input my details here. So I'll just put in my password, which I copied before earlier on. So make sure you copy your password. You should remember your password and click login. And so once I click login, I'm good to go to lead me to my dashboard. I think my network is getting slower now. It's loading and straight up I'm in my dashboard. So I'm going to leave a link in my description in my YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe for updates, and also to help others who are going to be learning how to install WordPress easily. I have other videos that talks about you purchasing domain, of you also getting cheap hosting for a year and even more than a year. So you could check my other previous videos. So I'm going to just save this just so that I don't need to stress myself remembering my password and my details later. So I'll just save this for future purpose. And so you can see I'm already having my WordPress website installed already. So further customization on this site, I will drop other videos. I just want this video to be short and you get the training clearly. So I don't want to kind of chunk this video with so much navigations, processes. I just want the message to be passed clearly. So watch out for my new latest videos so that you can get more pictures about how to go about your WordPress site, make it beautiful, make it fine. And so if I come to from here now, if I visit my site, I'm going to open it in a new tab. You find out that it's having a default template. So I'll talk about how to have a very nice templates, nice designs. If you need that, chat me up. I'll drop links in the description below. Thank you, stay creative, and watch out my new YouTube video. Thank you very much.